Hi, my name is Tiago Duarte and welcome to another video tutorial here at Daily Beats. In today's video I'm going to make a trap beat and yeah, that's it. I was thinking if I'm going to do a hard or more smooth, but we will see. It's a trap beat. And before we start, I would like to ask you to subscribe and activate the notifications so that you know when we upload new videos. And if you like to support this channel, consider buying one of our products at dailybeats.pt or becoming a premium or exclusive member, and you will have access to exclusive tutorials about music production and also the project files from these tutorials that we do here at YouTube and Facebook. So with that, without further ado, let's start the tutorial. And the first thing I'm going to do is put the tempo at 149 to be a little bit different. And let's go to dailybeats.pt and drum kits, Head Bangin Trap drums. And let's start with a snare. I want this one, but I want it shorter. I want it really short, so I want to change the way the sound is played. So I'm going to add an envelope and something like this, and I want to increase the pitch, maybe 600. It's okay. Okay, so now let's put here the actual notes. And one thing about trap is that we always we always produce in half time. So if you go here and if I when we say half time, is that we, instead of putting the snare on the step or on the beat 2 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, yeah, we put it on the 3. And if I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, as you can see, the snare hits on the beat 3 instead of the beat 2 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, as you can see here. So this is the difference of half time and normal drums. So let's get a kick. Okay, so let's start. I like this. Let's see if this sounds nice. Okay, and now let's do here a triple kick. Okay, I like this. Very simple, but sounds nice. Okay, now let's grab a hi-hat. Okay, for this hi-hat I want to change the pitch, so we can do it here or we can change it here. So if I lower the root note, right clicking on the mouse here, whenever I click here I increase the note. If I want to decrease, I don't know, let's keep it at C5. If you mess things up like this, you can go here and do reset. So let's go to the piano roll. I like this. Let me check this here. I like this pattern, so let me copy this over, and now we can do some variations here for this one. And I want to do a something like this. Let's see if this sounds nice. And then here we can do going up. I think maybe it's too much, so let's decrease the amount of Okay, something like this. Oops. Okay, and we can even do volume up. Okay, and here we can do something like this. Okay, I like this. So let's reduce a little bit of the hi-hat. And one thing that I want to do here is cut by itself, because I noticed that the volume of the kick was louder than the snare just on this time. So cutting by itself helps reducing the volume or keeping the volume controlled. It does not help reduce, but it helps keep it under control. So this is snare, this is kick, and here hi-hat. Okay, so what else? Let's go with some synths. Let's try what we have here. Let's go with Vacuum Pro. They have some really nice dope basses. So I have my keyboard here, it's not working, so I will unplug it and plug it again. Okay, so yeah, now we have it again working. This, but maybe on a different. Okay, I like this. Let's try to make something with this. So what I want to do is to actually go here and put this on the playlist, something like this, and let's make a loop. And now I want to record in pattern 2. I want to record Vacuum Pro, so let's go and enable recording and set it to notes and automations or automation, and let's hit record. So yeah, some notes here do not work, but yeah, let's see. Okay, let's take the recording out and let's listen. Okay, so we can take this out. Okay, something like this, and then we can Alt Q it and Control L to make them finish where the other one starts. Okay, so now we can do maybe like this and go up. Not sure. Let me listen to the second part. So B works. I like this better. And now we can do let's try another one. Let's try on a lower octave. I like this as a bass. I usually don't start with the bass, but I like this. And let's go to the mixer. We can close the browser now. Okay, let's send this to the mix, and this is bass. And here I want to take out the attack, so let's go with maybe a Fidelity Q to take out the high frequency part, because this attack is really high frequency. Okay, so now we can add a little bit of distortion, so let's use Wave Shaper, and let's open up here and reduce the mix, and then add some points here. Oops. Okay, I like this. So we still have that attack noise that I don't, not noise, transient that I don't like. So we can either add some EQ, some compression, or I have these neutron elements which has a transient processor or transient shaper. So let's enable this, and we can see that we have here the transient. So what I can do is on the attack decrease it. Let's go to the maximum. It's not that evident now. Okay, so now let's create some other stuff here. Let's go with expand 2 maybe, and let's see what we have here for trap. Let me see, mallets. Let's try mallets. Let's go on a higher octave. Okay, I like this. So one thing that I want to do here is, you see this white stuff here is my keyboard, my MIDI keyboard. It's not really working well, so it gives a lot of information that I don't want. But the one way we can do that, or we can remove that, is just selecting everything with Control and left click the mouse, and then Control X, and then we can delete this pattern. So delete and create a new one, and then go into the piano roll, Control V again, and we can put it here, and now it's clean. You can do that for every pattern. Since this is a MIDI pattern, you can, or a MIDI information, you can change it the way you want, and it's not destructive. As you can see, we still have the sounds here. So maybe on a higher octave. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pretty much copy this pattern here, Control V, and then I'm going to put it on a higher octave. So, and do this. Let's see if this sounds nice. I like this change. We can do actually something like this. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, so now we can do add one here and one here and another one here, like so. Let's see. like this. So let's work here a little bit more. Maybe we don't have to have it all the way up. And these ones here should not go so high. It's not necessary. Okay, so now we have some bells. Okay, so now let's lower the bells a little bit. And for the bells I want to add a Fidelity Q. Apply a high pass filter. As you can see, we lost a lot of the information, and now I want to add a split enhancer to increase a little bit of the high frequencies. Let's put this on hard mode. I like this. Okay, so now let's call these bells, and we are pretty much done in terms of the main loop. And now we can add here some other stuff. Let's try some different bells, see if we can find a more, actually it was a mallet. Let's try this one. I like this. It's more elongated, and it's nice for background elements. Looks like someone is ringing a bell. It's nice. It's very, I will have it very spare in the beat itself. Actually, maybe this one not. It will be very, just for taste, as you can, maybe you can say that, I'm not sure, but bells too. Let's copy this, and maybe we can extend this a little bit more so that we have the full sound. Okay, so now let's see what we can have here. Let's go with hybrid. I want to have some kind of wobble. Let's see if I can find something here nice. Let's go with wobbles, and let's see. Maybe. I like this one, so let's try to see if it sounds nice. It's not actually following the timing of the beat, so let's try another one. Okay, so I like this one, but not that long. Maybe a little bit more. And here we can, we can do something like this. Okay. Here we can, we have to go higher. Okay, something like this. Maybe not this one. Let's see if this sounds nice. Okay, let's put this a little bit to the right. and let's call this I always forget these two B's, wobble. So wobble, Control A, Control C to select everything and to copy, Control V. Maybe I'm going to add some strings, so let's see if these sound nice or not. Okay, so in terms of strings, I would like to have some kind of violin, and I want all these articulations. So what I'm going to do is to select the first element, or the element with in this case is called violins. And if we go here to this one, ensemble strings, this one is the one that usually does not have any articulation name associated, and this is just for this plugin. So one thing that I want to do, this is too much, so I want to do some kind of build up. So let's copy, let's make this bigger like this, let's see. Okay, yes, like this, and let's go like this and here. Okay, so now what I want to do is to actually send this here, and these are strings. Okay, so nice volume there. And now I want to add some automation, and to do that I will use gain and the Parametric, and here we have volume and pen. And I'm not going to use this one because I want this one free of automation so that I can mix it the way I want. So if I add a, let's say, distortion or a compressor and the sound gets louder or softer, I want to be able to move the knob so that it so that I can mix it with the rest of the beat. And this one here allows me to add automation, and if I want to just delete or disable the automation, I just go here and it's disabled. In this one it's a little bit harder, you can do it also, but it's not really recommended. It's not the best way to do automation in terms of volume. So let's go here, create automation clip, and let's go to the, actually let me do something else. Let's take this out here, let's call this strings, hit F4, let's call this strings, Control V, and let's put this on a different channel or different pattern, because I want to control, I want to see what I'm doing. And let's go to step mode, and let's add here a point, and let's copy the first point, the copy value and paste value. Okay, so now we have pretty much the same value as we have here in the beginning, and now I'm going to add some kind of ramp. As you can see, it's really nice. So let's create a new point, right click and paste value, so that we have 80% or 80 there. So let's do the same here, paste value, and here paste value, and also in this one here paste value. So now let's create a new point here. To create points, you just right click, and let's see, let's add a new one here, and I want to copy this one, copy value and paste value here, paste value and paste value. And we can mess around here with curves to be a little bit different. Okay, so something like this. Okay, maybe this one's, the sound is not working really well because I'm doing some adjustments here, so it's resetting the automation, so every time. Okay, so now I can increase the volume here. I like this, so let's add a little bit of reverb, And before the reverb, I want to add a Fidelity EQ and also a splitEnhancer, because I want the strings to be really aggressive. So what I'm going to do is to apply a high pass filter, and let's put this on hard and let's see. Okay, and let's add some reverb, a lot of reverb actually. And this is how you can create, actually let me put here a little bit of dynamics. I know it's a little bit late because the beat is already done pretty much. We're sorry about that. And but it gets loud now. Now it's louder. Okay. So let's go to this one and split by channel. And let's organize here the playlist. Bass, bells, bells 2 and wobble. Okay, let's go to pattern 1 and take out the hi-hats, Control X, and call these drums, and hit F4 and hi-hats, Control V, and now we have the hi-hats also. Let's put this on bar mode, and now I want the bass to go up and the strings to go down, because the strings are the element for the chorus, and these two can be here. Okay, so let's create 2 parts of a chorus and then 3 parts for a verse. Okay, so now we have this and something like this. Okay, and for the verse, here I don't need this, and we will see here what do I need in terms of stuff. Maybe we can just start with the bass. So let's take this out and introduce the bells. And the second bell, actually I want this bell here, and maybe just a wobble in this one with the bass. Okay, like this. Or maybe no hi-hats here. Actually no hi-hats here and also here. Let's see how this sounds. Maybe the bass is too much. Probably the hi-hats are too loud also. And I want the snare to hit a little bit harder. So I'm going to increase the snare a little bit. Actually, I will leave the wobble just for the chorus here. Now everything. We can probably lower a little bit of the strings, because I want them to be there but not very loud in terms of the rest of the beat. And it's doing the swell effect. Okay, and this is how you can do some really hard trap. I think this is it, guys. I hope you enjoy. If you are new here to this channel, subscribe and activate the notification so that you know when we upload new videos. And if you liked our content, consider supporting our channel by buying one of our products at dailybeats.pt or becoming a premium or exclusive member, and you will have access to the video where I will show you how to mix and master this beat to professional levels, and also you will be able to have this project file for you and you can do whatever you want with it. So this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.